Guys, welcome back to our Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition Nuzlocke. We are part, I want to say 8. I think it's part 8. It is part 8. It's been a couple of days. Forgot what part we were on. I apologize. We are definitely on part 8. We last left off Digivolving into Anjumon and Gilmon. So we got our first couple of evolutions so far. We're currently making our way through Kowloon level 2. And we'll just see how far we get with today's video. Want to say thank you guys for all the views on the other videos in this series. It means a whole lot. And if you're returning and you've liked what you've seen, how about giving us a like, subscribe, leave a comment saying, hey, I like what you're doing, or any suggestions or things that can be approved on are always welcome. And today's question of today will be, what is your favorite type of Digimon? Data, vaccine, virus, or free type? Technically, that is a typing of its own, the free type, even though some people just consider it to just not be a type whatsoever. For me, it's pretty close between vaccine and virus. And I know I spoke previously about one of my favorite lines being the Anjumon line, but my favorite Digimon maybe being Seraphimon, just because I like that line. But after playing Hacker's Memory off to the side on my own, I realized that my favorite Digimon is actually Beelzemon and Beelzemon Blast mode. So I'm leaning more on the side of Virus as my favorite type of Digimon. Let me know in the comments what is your favorite type of Digimon. Again, we are just checking out Kowloon level 2. We're just collecting stuff as we kind of go along and work through this part of the story. Just collecting some items and making our way on through. Don't remember if there's anything up here. There is. We almost missed this. And export. This guy's a pretty good item. Glad we did decide to check up there. Yeah, working our way on through here. This should take us into our first sort of his boss fight, if that's what you want to consider him in this. Uh, So that guy was just telling us about different abilities that the Digimon have. When you look at their screen, where it says SS, it's essentially their ability, like what you get in Pokemon, where they have a different ability. There's like there's like this game's version of that, and each Digimon kind of has like its own little unique ability. Um, some are kind of the same, some are similar, and then some are different depending on the Digimon. And you want to try to aim for ones that, you know, kind of work together. In this case, we don't have too many that are really working together. I mean, we do have Guilmon's ability that gives us a boost in attack, defense, intelligence, and speed. And then Anjumon's lets him increase light damage skills, so our heavy hitter right now, combining those two skills, is our Anjumon, because it makes it where Heaven's Knuckle does just a little bit more damage than what it normally would. So we do have that going for us. And again, if I'm going through the text a little too fast for you guys, leave a comment saying you want me to slow down. So far, nobody has complained about going through the text really fast, so I'm just gonna keep doing it that way. So yes, as you can see, we are having our first boss battle, and where we're picking on Mephisto with his Growlmon. Shouldn't be too much of a difficult battle here. Alrighty, made it through our first so-called boss fight in this game, and we didn't have any deaths, so that's really good.
なるほど。デジモンをコレクション。人間のしかし刺激していたは現実世界におけるデジモンがご苦労だった。主従の関係そう思わ。山科誠現住所もすでにそのか。
And now we're gonna get some more long cutscenes.
とにかく失踪。
はい。
こんにちは。
そうで。
いえ。ではこの
行く。
そうです。
はい。
娘パパ。
ああ。これが。よ。それが。
行く。
だそうです。
いえ、おかげで。ところで。しかし。行こう。その。山下となると語っただが多い。そしてまあ依頼人さ来たか。どうぞ。とアカウント山下でははい。
Just more long cutscenes.
It's Kamish.
All right, and now it's gonna have us pick up some cases. Before we do that, we are gonna use this memory up, and now that we have a little bit more party memory, we're gonna head over here. Anyhow, we're going to use the fact that we have more party memory to digivolve our Patamon. We're gonna keep her in the line of a data type for right now, so we're gonna make her Togemon. Wrong button. And we may be able to also, yes, we can get away with going ahead and digivolving our Guilmon into Growlmon and have a full team of champions right now. This is nice. A nice little upgrade to get things really cooking here. Well, let's go see what cases we have to do really quick. Let's see here. We'll start with the optional one first. He's just telling us about how the game he designed is about to release, but it's got a big bug in it. We need to fix the bug. Let's see here. I just want to make sure we still have stuff that's going to work together for the most part, and it does. Outside of Togemon awkwardly having the ability to be able to poison something. It's either when we have the option of digivolving her to a Lilymon or a Rosemon, her ability gives her passive healing every turn. So, That will improve a lot. And that's, you know, for some reason we just something goes crazy before we can get up to Lilymon or Rosemon and we lose Togemon, but hopefully that doesn't happen because that would be 2 starters gone in this playthrough, and let's not wish that upon us. So I would say I do find it a little funny some of the things that they consider a magical attack and physical attack. And I don't see on what grounds a fire breath attack is physical. I mean, the flame is going to physically hit you, but the mon isn't. So maybe because the flame will hit you and physically burn you is why it's physical. I don't know. So this particular battle, weirdly enough, I know a lot of you guys that haven't played this are seeing a Poyomon right now and are like, it's a Poyomon. This is probably going to be a cakewalk because I have 3 champions. This particular battle is pretty notorious for being quite difficult at times. As you can, you know, kind of see, it is just a little bit more difficult than other battles have been so far. Mostly it's because it has a lot of defense. A whole lot of defense for some reason. All right, we made it through another somewhat different fight without losing anybody. Now that Poyomon fight can be difficult for some people. I know when when I introduced this game to, or introduced my wife to this game, word that appropriately. I forgot to warn her about that particular fight. She got a little bit upset with me for not giving her a heads up before going into that one. And that fight is a real good example of how I was saying in a previous part that some of the difficulty spikes in this game are just all over the place, really. They don't make a whole lot of sense for while they're all over the place like they are, but they are. Alrighty, guys, after finishing that, we are going to go ahead and call it for today's video. We got quite a bit done in comparison to the other videos. We made it through the story case, going through Kowloon level 2, finding Mephisto and defeating his Growlmon. And then we did the optional case, helping the guy out with his bugged game that he designed and defeating that Pokemon. We got 2 new evolutions, and we did not lose a Mon yet. So we are still doing pretty hot in this attempt number 2 of this Nuzlocke. I also want to go ahead and just, as a little PSA to everyone, I know my videos have been coming out on as much of a daily basis as I can help. There is going to be a little bit of a delay between my videos this week. They are not going to be coming out at midnight every day like they were last week. It's kind of hard for me to do these videos right now. I've injured myself a little bit, and it's painful to stay um, to stay talkative for very long because of the injury, and I just don't have a whole lot of energy to do all these videos right now. But as I do feel the energy coming, I am going to try to get these videos out for you, and for you guys that keep watching these videos. Thank you so much. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.